At a certain point in our lives, we all wish to go back to the time and change certain things or decisions. But will time allow us to do so? Suppose your best friend gets hit by an unknown car and he dies in that hit and run car accident. Now you decide to go back in time to save your best friend. To do so, you start working on developing a time machine. Let's say after a period of 2 years, you become successful in it. After traveling to the past, you are driving on your way to the scene of accident, but instead of saving your friend, you accidentally hit someone walking on the footpath and he is no other than your best friend. In fear of getting caught, you flee the scene of crime and return to your present and continue with your life in a linear way. Cutting the long story short, it was your car that caused the accident in first place. In simple words, the predestination paradox is a situation in which a person or information traveling back in time with the intention to change the outcome becomes part of past events, and may even have caused the initial events which caused that person to travel back in time in the first place. It is named the predestination paradox because history is meant to be predestined in this case. No matter how hard anyone tries to alter the past, the established past events will remain preserved. Say for instance, a person receives information that she will die by drowning in the future. So she decides to never step foot off dry land. As a result of that, she never learned to swim. A decade later, her car falls off a collapsing bridge, and because she never learned how to swim, she drowns in the river and dies. One way of explaining this is by saying that whatever has happened must happen. The timeline is a closed loop in this paradox. There is no origin of time in a closed loop. We cannot distinguish the events occurring in the past, present, or future. Events have no beginning and no end, only a loop. It is the same as the famous paradoxical phrase, which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Down, yeah. I've been feeling so down, yeah. Can you tell me why? I'm down, yeah. No friends of mine.